But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First down, New York.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
19 Tiger.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. You look at the Steeler defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 29.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Howard. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Set. 7, 19, Lion. Dragon 60, 19, tight. 9, cut 19, cut 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Extra point forthcoming. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Jets 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Now Hall to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
2nd and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Well, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Come on, come on. Set. Bronco.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
22-yard line.
Howard now throwing to start the drive. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Ready up. Set. Cowboy
Johnson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. That boy from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They try the left side with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Howard targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Right there, hurt.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Steelers 14, Jets nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Straight ahead is home. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Let's go. Ready.
Solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man in It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Jets 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Their own 38-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Howard. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Steelers.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Howard. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Back to throw. Howard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he comes back with one complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
70 Rangers. Get up. Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They toss it out right to Johnson. Broken tackle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
On first down, Stapleton. And he's got it to about the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
3rd and 3.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready. Take over.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk, go.
They run. It's Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now back to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm. And this is going to be intercepted. Sheds off the tackle. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
19 Tiger.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. On 3rd down, Johnson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it. Pick up.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Howard. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
70 Lions.
Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Off play action. Howard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Steelers.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up in big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now he'll tuck this and run. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Koo on for the field goal. A 32-yard.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Let's go now.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that one was well-read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll try to do it himself. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to wind up and air it out. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And out of bounds right around the 20.
It's a gain of 11.
In a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall from 19 yards away. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jets 21.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 5.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Back to throw. Howard. And he is going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now a give right side. Stapleton. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory. And now everybody in this building can